Hey guys, so this is a video response to Joe's video about being a disappointment. So if you haven't watched that, you should probably do that before you finish this. Okay, so hopefully you've watched it at this point, and first of all, if you did not catch the Arthur reference, what were you doing with your life? Living your life in fear of being a disappointment. Something I know a little bit too well. That's how I've actually lived a lot of my own life, and it sucks. Just be blunt, it sucks. It's like a vacuum cleaner. It just sucks everything out of you, and you don't really get to enjoy life because you're afraid you're going to let someone else down. Fact of life, you're always going to let people down because you can't be what everyone else wants you to be. You can only be yourself. It took me years to understand that. You don't feel like you can be free to be yourself. Like all of those silly little cliches that just, they're all about, oh, you know, just be yourself. Like, it's truth, but because it says so much, we forget it. And I know I forgot it. I spent my years in high school forgetting kind of what it's like to really be me. And this is where I wish I would have started making videos more consistently. And because I've always liked making videos, it's always been something I've enjoyed. But actually, like, sitting here talking to a camera, as weird as it sounds, I feel more of myself doing this than I feel like I am doing a lot of other things. And it's not to say that I don't have fantastic friends. I have wonderfully awesome friends now. In high school, they weren't exactly what I needed. And maybe that was just me being stupid, which was probably, well, stupid's a bad choice of word, but I never felt like I could be myself with them because they weren't anything like me. I didn't really find very many people whom I could be myself around. And those who do know what I'm like, they're the ones who are still around, and I'm thankful for that. But living your life in fear of being a disappointment, I know I've said that so many times, but it's just it's the center point of this video, okay? Okay, we've established that. Let's move on. Alright, like, I've even lived that way in my own family. Like, I fear what my parents will think of me. And I'm being able to push past that now. I've been able to have conversations with my parents about certain topics that's like, you know what, would you be upset with me if I did this? And there are certain things that my parents have said, yeah, we wouldn't necessarily be thrilled, but you know, it is your choice. And that is something that I wish I would have known earlier, is that, you know, it's still my choice and I still get to make it. It doesn't mean that they'll love me any less or that they will, you know, help me when I need help. It doesn't mean that they won't do that. They'll still do that because they love me. There's that unconditional love. But it's a matter of actually just to choose to, you know, live your life and not worry about what others are gonna say. I know it's a hard thing to figure out, and it's a hard thing to kind of be able to push past. Some people can push past it sooner than others. I mean, I've never necessarily really cared about what, like, general public thinks of me. I've always been more concerned about what my family thinks of me and those who are closest to me. I've been more concerned about that. And it's getting to that point where you can push past it. That's when really living actually starts, I think. And I don't know, watching Joe's video today, it was just like, yeah, you know, I'm understanding this, and I wish I would have understood it sooner, but at the same time, there's no point in living in the what ifs. It's the, well, what are you gonna do with it now? So that is my question to you. What are you gonna do with it now? Now that you've decided to, I don't know, watch this video, and for all I know, you could have already gone through this, or you could currently be going through it. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to continue living with the, like, fear of being a disappointment, or are you going to be like, look, I'm gonna be me, and this is me. So this, making videos, this is me. So, see you next video. And it all sounds really, really cliche. It all sounds really cliche. I can't say the word. Dang it.